And this is the place I live with my husband Steve. And in my apartment have some paintings, and when I work and the expression my art. This is have some paintings on the wall. Everywhere I have some paintings. And also, this is my kitchen and studio. I live in a small apartment where I don't have especially studio, but I make my kitchen with a studio, and every day I work and I painting and the expression my arts. And this is the place I work in every day. This is my little studio. Very welcome in my home. Enjoy my painting. I'm originally from Brazil, and now I live in the Malta area. I believe when I was born, I received the gift from God to be an artist, because when I was a child, I was coloring everywhere and painting and creating things, and I love to show my family and my friends about my arts. And my mom realized that, and I began studying arts class when I was 12 years old. For me, I felt very important and proud to go in arts class. And I participated to the arts crafts in my city every Thursday and Sunday. I use different brushes, because if I use painting small canvas, I use the small and the bigger. I like to have a variety for painting and display my art. And I always dreaming someday to come into America and to show my arts and my painting for different people in different countries. I can say my dream became true in 2008 when I was participating in the Windows Arts Modeling, and I display my paintings at the Immigrant Learning Center. I'm so happy and proud for this happening, because this was my dream before. And this year I received the invitation by Anne, the modeling television, for participating and display my paintings in MATV. This painting is in Martha's Vineyard in Gayhead Beach. When I went in Martha's Vineyard, Gayhead Beach, I saw the wonderful ocean and the beautiful, gorgeous colors. And I have an idea to painting this picture, because I'm very impressed about the walls and the rocks, how different colors in the sand. And it's a wonderful place to relaxing and sometimes going to think about life and gorgeous and beautiful the nature always offer for us. This painting, the ocean, for me the ocean, it's a wonderful, because I like to go to the beach, especially close to my home in Swampscott Beach, and I see how beautiful and the waves change all the time. And for me, the ocean, I can say it's a natural dancing. And I appreciated that, and I realized and painting in the ocean with some clouds in the water, because sometimes the water changes the colors and the waves change, and the beautiful scenes for me. The boat in the ocean, it's a one painting at nighttime. When I saw this picture in one magazine, I realized I want to paint there, because I felt very impressed about the moon in the nighttime and the colors in the water, the reflection of the boat. And I have this idea to paint and to demonstrate to people how wonderful and gorgeous is the nature in the morning and the nighttime too. This painting, I have inspiration to painting because I love the fourth season here in New England, because I never saw this when I was living in Brazil before, and I'm very appreciative about that. And sometimes I go to walking in Melrose, in the trees, in the woods, and I have the inspiration one afternoon, and I saw the sun and the trees and the woods, and this is my idea to painting that picture. I paint by oil and acrylic. But now I'm pregnant, just still painting acrylic, but I love painting oil too. And this is some material I use every day. I use some brushes, and this is some of my paintings. And sometimes in small canvas, I use my easel for painting small canvas. When in the big canvas, I don't have a lot of space in my studio in the kitchen. I use this cabinet for painting big canvas. I never saw snow in my life. When I came here to America, when I saw the snow the first time, I was crying all day because for me it's most beautiful and unique. I stay in the window and appreciate the snow time. And when I was traveling in Vermont after the snowstorm, I have idea and inspired to me to painting about the winter time because for me it's wonderful and very unique too. This is a painting about Tyrol. When I was walking Walden Pond in Tyrol, I realized I want to paint there. Actually, when I was in college, I always studied about Tyrol. And when I came here and saw in Walden Pond when he was living there, I said, no, I have to paint that picture because for me it's very important historical place in America too. And my husband helped me to construction this little cabin when he was living. It's 3D for people. When people saw this painting, it realized how important for Tyrol that time when he's living there in the Wild Pond and the beautiful place around there, some woods too. It's the place sometimes people need to stop and remind sometimes it's necessary to smell some roses. This painting I was inspired by in front of the place I live because every morning when I get up I saw a beautiful, wonderful and gorgeous sunrise in my eyes. I say no, I can't stay just for me. I need a painting for demonstrate people how beautiful gift in the morning everybody received from God and inspiration life. This is the reason I painted this sunrise with some grass because for me it's wonderful and beautiful. And this painting about Japanese blossom, I painted for expression different kinds of flowers you have and can appreciate it too. And I love the kind, and the flowers, it's some white and yellow and the blue and some branches. And I have this idea when I saw this picture in one book. For me, the most beautiful season, it's in the fall. Actually, I love the first season here, it's wonderful. But I'm very impressed about the fall. And when I was driving in New Hampshire, going to the White Mountains, I saw in the road beautiful trees and different colors and some leaves in the ground. And I have my inspiration paint about that because when the trees is moving and the leaves, for me it's wonderful. And they say, oh, I need to paint the fall because it's the most season in the year. So my idea of painting Thomas Jefferson house in Monticello, when I was beginning one documentary with my husband Steve, because my husband loves history, and I began more interest about the American history too. And we watched Lewis and Clark's about Discover America. I have it's a wonderful idea about Thomas Jefferson. And when I saw the Monticello's house in the video, I felt so impressed how beautiful, unique that house. And I realized I want to go that place in Monticello. When I went in Monticello, I looked at the house, I can imagine how brilliant Thomas Jefferson was to architect the house. And I still have some idea to painting. And when I'm walking around the Monticello, I saw beautiful, wonderful landscape when I'm very impressed to inspired me to painting Monticello, Thomas Jefferson house. So thank you very much for this opportunity to come in my house and show and video about my arts, about my painting, show my little studio. For me to be an immigrant, it's very important and proud to be part of the American story for all that, for hundreds of years. It's very important for me. And I would like to say thank you, Anne and MATV, and especially at Immigrant Learning Center too, when I was displaying my painting in 2008, and that part of my dream became true. And I'm so happy to have opportunity to painting American history about Thomas Jefferson House and Troll, and especially show people about the New England seasons. For me, it's a beautiful and wonderful, and I hope everybody, when I saw my paintings, like and enjoy and smell some roses. Thank you very much.